Hello my dear students, welcome to Chemistry NEET Lovers. Today let us discuss with Riemann-Teimer reaction, that is RTR, a most important topic for your competitive examination as well as board examination. Let us discuss with Riemann-Teimer reaction or RTR, Riemann-Teimer reaction or RTR. Here phenols or heterocyclic compounds reacting with chloroform in presence of NaOH yield hydroxyaldehyde or formulated heterocyclic compounds in the case of heterocyclic compounds. Let us see the reaction. Although the product of Riemann-Teimer reaction is a mixture of orthohydroxybenzaldehyde as well as parahydroxybenzaldehyde, but the major product is orthohydroxybenzaldehyde. That is why we are mentioning only orthohydroxybenzaldehyde as the major product. This is called salicylaldehyde. Orthohydroxybenzaldehyde is called salicylaldehyde. So generally we can say phenols reacting with chloroform in presence of NaOH or refluxed with NaOH at 60 degrees Celsius. We have orthohydroxybenzaldehyde or salicylaldehyde. That is the common Riemann-Teimer reaction. Remember, it is an example of electrophilic substitution reaction. Riemann-Teimer reaction is an example of electrophilic substitution reaction. Let us see the mechanism of this particular reaction. I said this is an example of electrophilic substitution reaction. First, there should be a electrophile. So let us see who is the electrophile present in Riemann-Teimer reaction. Here we are taking NaOH, a strong base, and chloroform. Chloroform CHCl3. In presence of these three chlorine atoms, their electron withdrawing group, electron density around carbon decreases. That is why this hydrogen is considered as an acidic hydrogen. It is a acidic hydrogen. Therefore, it is released, chloroform readily release H plus ion in presence of NaOH. So we have CCl3 minus plus H2O. It releases H plus ion and forming H2O, and remaining thing is CCl3 minus. Then this CCl3 minus is again reacting with Na plus ion and forming, that is a slow reaction. CCl3 minus is reacting with Na plus ion, that is a slow reaction, and forming CCl2 plus NaCl. This is called dichlorocarbene. Dichlorocarbene. Hope you heard about carbene. Carbenes are reaction intermediate. There is no charge. Chargeless reaction intermediate. They are electrophile. Look here, in the case of dichlorocarbene, this is lone pair, and two bond. In the case of dichlorocarbene, in the case of carbon atom, there are 4 unpaired electrons. Out of the 4 unpaired electrons, 2 of them are bonded with chlorine atom, and remaining 2 considered as a lone pair. So how many electron pair present around carbon atom? 6 electron pair. That means electron deficient. That means they are acting as electrophile. Dichlorocarbene is acting as a electrophile. Clear? Now in the case of phenol, phenol in presence of NaOH. What is the use of NaOH here? We studied phenoxide ions are more stable than that of phenol. Phenoxide ions are more stable than that of phenol. So NaOH helps to provide a phenoxide ion or sodium phenoxide. NaOH helps to provide a phenoxide ion which is more reactive than that of, which is more stable than that of phenol. So electrophilic substitution is more favor in phenoxide ion than that of phenol. That is why here the use of NaOH in phenol is for the production of phenoxide ion. Clear? This phenoxide ion is reacting with dichlorocarbene. Let us see the reaction. This electron shifted to here and this electron shifted to here. So we have a double bond, hydrogen, and there is a negative charge. CCl2 move towards this ortho position and forming CCl2 move towards this position and forming. Now there is a rearrangement. So this H plus ion is moving here, electron shifted to here and electron shifted here and moved H plus ion moved to this carbon atom. Then which on hydrolysis? Which on hydrolysis we have CH, OH, OH. On heating, it is releasing one water molecule and forming O minus CHO. Which on acidification we have orthohydroxybenzaldehyde. Orthohydroxybenzaldehyde or salicylaldehyde. Clear? So it is very important topic. That means you have to remember in the case of Reamer-Taimer reaction. Reamer-Taimer reaction, it is a characteristic reaction for phenol as well as some heterocyclic compounds like pyrrole or indole. Here aldehyde substitute, that is in the case of phenol hydroxyaldehyde formation. Similarly in the case of heterocyclic compound, formulated heterocyclic compound formation. And here the phenol is reacting with chloroform in presence of NaOH, where chloroform provide electrophile in presence of NaOH. The electrophile present in Reamer-Taimer reaction is dichlorocarbene. Reamer-Taimer reaction is an example of electrophilic substitution reaction. Instead of chloroform, if we use carbon tetrachloride, we have salicylic acid instead of salicylaldehyde. Remember the reaction? Phenol is reacting with chloroform in presence of NaOH. We have salicylaldehyde. Phenol is reacting with carbon tetrachloride in presence of NaOH. We have salicylic acid. Same reaction itself, but the mechanism, that is here we are using CCl4. So CCl4 means 4 Cl. That is 3 Cls are there. All Cl is replaced with OH and it is eliminating a water molecule and forming a carboxylic acid. Now let us see application of Reamer-Taimer reaction. Applications of Reamer-Taimer reaction. Look here. Suppose if you are taking a compound like this, instead of phenol, a substituted phenol or ortho substituted phenol. We said phenol is reacting with chloroform in presence of NaOH. We have orthohydroxybenzaldehyde. But in this case, the ortho position is not vacant. So what will be the product? Here, suppose we are reacting it with chloroform in presence of NaOH. The product is, remember, the product is para product. We already said there is a formation of para product, but it is a minor product. That is why we are neglecting that minor product. We are discussing only with the major product. But here, ortho position is not vacant. That is why this CCl2, that is dichlorocarbene, this electrophile moved towards the para position and substitution happening on para position, and we have a compound like this. Do you know the compound? Yes, this is called vanillin. Vanilla essence, vanillin നിന്നുണ്ടാക്കുന്ന ഒരു aldehyde compound ആണ്. That is called vanillin. That is called vanillin. Now let us see another example by using a pyrrole. This is a pyrrole. Pyrrole is reacting with chloroform in presence of NaOH. NaOH or KOH in presence of alkali. Look here, the product is pyrrole 2-aldehyde. In the case of heterocyclic compounds also this reaction is feasible. So that is why we have a compound, we have a product like pyrrole 2-aldehyde. Another example, this is indole. Indole is reacting with chloroform in presence of alkali. Indole is reacting with chloroform in presence of alkali. We have beta indole aldehyde or indole 2-aldehyde. Indole 2-aldehyde. Clear? Okay. I hope you understood this section. If you have any doubt, please comment on comment box. Today let us wind up. Thank you.